Let's go deeper into the Second Amendment, because this is where the real debate begins. You've probably heard this argument before, that right only applies to a militia, not individuals. At first glance, that sounds reasonable, but to understand the truth, we have to go back to the exact wording and the meaning of the words at the time they were written. The Second Amendment says, "A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms, shall not be infringed." Now here's the key question. Who are the people? Because that phrase appears multiple times throughout the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. In the First Amendment, it's the right of the people to assemble and speak. In the Fourth Amendment, it's the right of the people to be secure in their homes. In every one of those cases, the people means individuals, not the government, not a military unit, not a special group, individual citizens. So if the people means individuals everywhere else, why would it suddenly mean something different here? Now, let's talk about the word militia. Today, when people hear that word, they often think of a formal, organized military force. But at the time the Constitution was written, a militia meant something very different. It referred to ordinary citizens, farmers, workers, tradesmen, men who could be called upon to defend their community if needed. In other words, the militia was made up of the people, not separate from them. And that's the part that often gets missed. The first part of the amendment, about a well-regulated militia, explains why the right is important. The second part, the right of the people to keep and bear arms, tells you who has that right. And it ends with something very clear. Shall not be infringed. That's not vague, that's direct. Now, this doesn't mean there are no laws. Just like free speech has limits, rights can exist alongside laws. But the foundation remains the same. The right belongs to the people, individually, and historically, this understanding has been reinforced in modern times. In the 2008 Supreme Court case, District of Columbia versus Heller, the court affirmed that the Second Amendment protects an individual's right to possess a firearm, not just for militia service, but for lawful purposes, like self-defense. That decision didn't create the right, it clarified it. So when people ask, is the Second Amendment about a militia or about individuals? The answer is, both are connected, but the right itself belongs to the people, and understanding that distinction matters.